Where do I start? First and foremost, how's it going, peeps? This is the last minute thing. Just got off of work. I've been contemplating today on what kind of video I would upload, and I had some ideas and a few other ones first, and I think that the most important one is this one. The next couple of Detroit Drew videos, this one and the one that I'm going to do tomorrow, aren't going to be too positive uh, to the Pistons, maybe. I don't know. I haven't recorded tomorrow's video yet. I don't know how that one's going to go. I think that's actually be more negative towards the media than anything. But today, the Brooklyn Nets are signing Donta Hall to their roster, which means Donta Hall, who barely played for the Detroit Pistons, spent a lot of time in the Grand Rapids Tribe this year, is going to be playing in the NBA bubbles, which means playoffs. The Brooklyn Nets scouted very, very well. Kudos to them. Very, very proud of them. They have gone out and signed the best free agents: Jamal Crawford, Michael Beasley, and Donta Hall. I don't know why the Pistons didn't sign him to the main roster. I really don't. It's baffling to me. Now, before we get too far into this thing, because like I said, I don't know where I'm going to go. I am going to throw this on because this might be a Detroit Drew squared circle thing. I'm never once said Donta Hall was going to be anything spectacular or special. Never called him a superstar. Never called him anything like that. Hell, I believe for the most part, I thought he'd be one of the better bench centers in the league, quite frankly. But the key word with him was potential. He had potential to be good. He had potential to be amazing. Him and Christian Wood could have been a nasty punch. Him and Blake Griffin could have worked well together. Hell, I would have rather paid him and give him an opportunity over John Henson and Thong Maker, to be honest with you. And I like John Henson. I think we should re-sign John Henson. But if we're going through this rebuild, you have to give these young fellas opportunities. And the Detroit Pistons never gave Donta Hall a shot. Ever. He played a little bit of NBA minutes, but he never played any meaningful minutes. We traded Andre Drummond. Should have been an opportunity for Donta Hall to get called up and experiment. Because once you traded Andre, whether if you were with me and didn't like the trade or you did, it was about giving the young fellas opportunity. And who did we play? John Henson and Thong Maker. Which Thong, hey man, I'll give credit where credit is due. He played well for the first few games, but the real bright spot was Christian Wood. That's what it boiled down to. And with no Blake Griffin, no Luke Kennard, no Andre Drummond playing, why weren't these young fellas getting opportunities? Why wasn't Jordan Bone getting meaningful minutes? He played here and there. He struggled, but he didn't get any meaningful minutes. Why are people not getting opportunities? Why did Lewis King not get any minutes? And again, I think Jordan Bone and Lou King are going to be better for the Pistons than Donta Hall. But Donta Hall, I mean, he's what you look for in a center, man. He's going to hustle. He's going to get you rebounds. He's going to block you some shots. He's not going to do anything flashy. He's not going to do anything pretty. Hell, I don't think that he was going to be anything spectacular. He was never going to be an all-star. But the dude's motivated. This dude is a freak athletically. He's a fun player to watch. And now he's going to go to the playoffs. I can't believe the Detroit Pistons let this happen. I honestly can't. Because in almost, you know what the funny thing is? I actually had a different video scheduled to go, and I talked about the youth movement, about the Pistons coming back and playing in the other bubble, and how much it would have meant for a player like Donta Hall. He took that video, turned it sideways, and shoved it straight up Dwayne Casey's booty hole. This is a big suck it to Dwayne Casey. He's going to play in the playoffs. Now, they're probably going to get swept because they're probably going to follow the 8th seed and play Milwaukee, and they're probably going to get swept. But nevertheless, he's going to be in the playoffs, and the Detroit Pistons are not going to be in the playoffs. Now he's going to be playing. Now, here's the most important thing. Here's the most important thing I cannot stress enough. We have not had meaningful basketball games since what? February? Beginning of March? I think the NBA's really started to shut down towards February. I don't remember exactly when that time frame was. But we haven't had meaningful basketball since then. These NBA ratings, TV ratings, are going to be through the roof, people. These are probably be some of the most viewed games of all time because we haven't had sports, meaningful sports. There's been no NFL. I'm going to throw this down because it's falling down. We have had no football, no baseball, no basketball, no hockey. Well, I don't. I think there's soccer, but I don't give a damn about soccer. I know many of you don't. No offense, Prob. I know you like soccer. Not my thing. There's been a couple of UFC fights, and you got wrestling on, but let's be honest, it all sucks right now. It's not like any of the big time UFC fighters are fighting. I haven't watched wrestling meaningfully since the Attitude Era. These are going to be high ratings. People are going to be watching Donta Hall and be like, "Oh my God, who had him this year?" And they're going to be looking at the Detroit Pistons, pointing their fingers and laughing at us. Now, again, he might suck this year. I don't know. I can't tell you that. But he's going to go out there, and he's going to dunk the ball, he's going to block shots, and he's going to get some rebounds. He's going to do exactly what the Brooklyn Nets need him to do. He's going to be doing it on the stage where everybody who is an NBA fan is going to be watching, where the Detroit Pistons, along with 7 other teams, are at home watching him play. And there is an opportunity where the Detroit Pistons can go into free agency next year and sign him. But if he plays well for Brooklyn, Brooklyn might say, screw it, re-sign him, and we'll have him and Allen and let DJ go. Or we might let Allen go and keep him and DJ. Or they might keep all three. I don't know. Because next year, Brooklyn's going to be damn good. You got KD and I'm going to say Kawhi. KD and Kyrie coming back. They're going to be a top team in the East. They're going to be a title contender. It's going to be scary, bro, if he goes there and actually develops and plays well because he's got all the talents to be effective. And a team like that where KD and Kyrie can get their own shots, where those two literally can go off for 30, 40 points apiece, all they're going to ask of him is to set screens, block shots, and get some rebounds. That's all they're going to ask of him, and he's going to do that to the extreme and crush it. So now the Pistons have added yet another problem to fill in free agency or the draft. And I swear to God, if this means we're going after a center in the draft, it's going to be a long season because I'm with most of the people here. I don't have anything against Wiseman. He's solid. I don't have anything against Okura, however you pronounce his name. He's a great player. If we did go center, I think I like him the best. He's actually pretty fun to watch. But if we start this rebuild with a damn center, I'm going to lose it. Just because you let Donta Hall go, just because you traded Andre, does not mean you have to take a center. Everyone knows I'm high on Melo Ball. That's who I want. Doesn't mean he's going to be there. There are plenty of other talented players in this draft that I think that the Pistons should go. It's all about fit. We need to get a leader. I'm okay if it's not a point guard. I mean, I am, but I just don't want it to be a center. I really don't want it to be a power forward. I would be okay with the Obi Toppin only because I can call him Obi-Wan Kenobi or Obi Trice or anything like that. This move doesn't make sense to me. Why did the Pistons put themselves in this position? And maybe they weren't sold on Donta Hall, but it makes no sense to me. You never gave the guy an opportunity. Why are we giving up on people who we never gave an opportunity with? I don't know if Troy had an opportunity because he was signed to a 10-day contract. Never the 10-day. He's a free agent. We could go to someone else's G League team and sign somebody if they're not on a two-way contract. On a two-way contract, it means that they are on the main team and the G League team. If they're just on a G League team, any team can go out there and sign them. So that's why when someone's balling in the G League, they get called up almost instantly because they don't want people stealing their players. Donta Hall was good enough where he should have never been a free agent. Never. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't like giving up on people before we give them an opportunity. What happens if this dude becomes unbelievable? What happens if this dude just develops a three-point shot? Now he's going to be unstoppable. You don't know because you gave up on him. People can be 25 to 27 and get better. I don't like giving up on young talent, man. I hate this. Absolutely hate it. And there's opportunities to give up on young people. A good one, Stanley Johnson. Stanley, a lot of us thought he was going to be a superstar. A lot of us thought he was going to be the bee's knees, the missing piece. He just never got better. And what you look for in young talent is people to progressively get better from season to season. Someone who improves something. Stanley just never improved. So when the Pistons gave up on him, everyone was kind of like, yay, we got Thon. But now we're getting Thon, and he hasn't improved. You know what I'm saying? if that makes sense. There's times and opportunities to give up on young talent, but Stanley got a shot. Thon's got a shot. They just never lived up to the hype or the expectations or were able to carry the burden. But someone like Dante Hall, who never had that opportunity to prove everybody wrong that he belonged in the NBA, you gave up on him already. And now, like I said, he's going to a team that's going to be in the playoffs. Dante Hall, who played just a handful of games for the Detroit Pistons, just a little scoop of minutes for the Pistons, is going to be on a team in the playoffs. Just think about that. The more and more I think about it, they might steal a game from Milwaukee if that's who they end up playing. Toronto's what, the 2 seed? I haven't looked at the standings in a minute, so I don't know. If they play Toronto, they can steal 2 games from Toronto, guaranteed, guaranteed. Not because of Dante Hall, because Jamal Crawford and Michael Beasley are going to go crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know. This makes me mad. It makes me disappointed. I hate giving up on young talent. This is the thing that just peeves me off the most. I'm trying to keep it cool, calm, and collective. And I think a lot of it for me being so cool, calm, and collective is because it's been a long day at work. I had to close tonight. I'm tired. I'm hot. It's a hot day outside. But I want to scream. I want to lose it. The Pistons are messing up here. And again, even if Dante Hall doesn't pan out, say he never does anything, you're giving other teams the opportunities to find out. And that's what bothers me the most. Because if he does pan out, you let him go for zero, zilch, nothing, nada, adios, amigos. Patton's a good one. I'm glad you brought that up. Patton isn't proven either. He might not even make the team. I don't know how good he's going to be. I have no idea. But him and Patton could have been a starter and a backup. You would have had that. You would have had the center positions locked down for nothing. We have salary cap, a lot of it for the first time in a long time, and you had 2 positions that you needed to fill filled for dirt cheap. Now you don't. And again, they might have not even made the team, but you just lost an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So now they'll probably go out in free agency and get a Dwight Howard or McGee and overpay them, which I'm cool with. Honestly, I think that if we're going into free agency, that's what we need to do is get a center because there's some guys in the centers that are going to contribute and help this team where we need it. I was always cool with that. Small forward would be the other one. There's a couple of good quality small forwards available. Nothing that's going to change the team drastically or nothing, but we're continuing to play people that aren't going to make this team any better. Tony Snell, Langston Galloway come to mind. Thon that aren't going to make the team any better. And we're giving guys who have never had an opportunity nothing to work with here. You can always get a big guy for cheap. Pause. Did I say that? Or is that what you said? Because I don't think I said that. Because I would have said something. I don't want to be on all night because I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I really want to edit the video. To be honest with you, I'm ready to go crash. I'm tired. I will be back tomorrow talking Derrick Rose and Bleacher Report. Bleacher Report is dogging the Pistons for Derrick Rose being good, if that makes any sense. We're going to dive into this thing tomorrow. I just don't know if I want to go live for that tomorrow as too, because I don't want to overdo it because Saturday we're going live for Above the Rim on my channel. So definitely want to do that because we are coming here. We're going ham on this one. We'll be talking an NBA bubble. We'll be talking playoffs and all this kind of stuff. So we got a lot of stuff coming for Above the Rim. So make sure you guys do come back Saturday for that. We'll be talking this much more. But for everyone who's not watching live with the peeps because you guys don't have notifications on or you're busy, leave it down in the comments below. I'll be sure to read everything. And if you guys are watching live right now, leave it down in the comments after the stream's over. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't focus too much in on the comments because I was trying to do my rant, my raving, and try to keep it cool, calm, and collective. So I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Make sure you guys hit that like video. See, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. Make sure you hit that like button and go over to Rachel Marie Sports channel as the roundtable will be going live there shortly as well too. Without further ado, you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.